All right, so back over here again today. It's Sunday. There was one hell of a Bears game last night, if anybody watched it. That was a really good game. Came back the last second. I didn't think they had it, but they got it. So anyway, so it's a little later and I wanted to get here to start working on this thing. But I'm here and I got the intake off. Leaking out some fuel. I hope. That's what I thought it was. That looks like fuel, smells like fuel. But I'm over here, I'm disconnecting everything else. This motor's about ready to be pulled. I gotta take trans bolts out. As I'm doing this, take a look down into the intake where the valves are, filled with coolant. So you can see this one. See all that? That thing is filled with coolant. So I don't know, I don't know if you can really see down in there all that well. But that thing is 100% filled with something. It looks to be coolant. It smells like coolant and gas. So whatever happened to this thing, it was major. And that would be cylinder 4, I believe, if I'm not backwards. Should be cylinder 4. So I don't know what happened to this thing. So before I go any farther, I'm gonna once again try to maybe spin this thing over a little bit. I got a little bit more room to work with here. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. With the top of that just fills with, I'm gonna assume it was dumping fuel in there for some reason. And it's a hydrolock, but as it did, it bent a rod and it's stuck now. And that's why it won't undo. It's what it's looking like, because that should not be filled with fuel right there. I'm assuming the injector was probably stuck open. That's kind of what it is looking like to me, that one might have been stuck open. He did say he had a problem with the fuel and he put all new injectors in it. So now I don't know if it's a wiring issue, if I need to trace through this and make sure the wiring's not, grounded out on something and keeping it open, but that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen that. So I'm gonna try to spin it over again and see what happens. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear this. So it is moving a little bit, but it is scraping the walls. I can hear it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's very, very quiet, but it is moving and I can hear it. It's definitely not gonna ever run, without being rebuilt, but I got a feeling it got hydrolocked. It dumped all that fuel in there. And then on its way, it bent a rod and something is stuck, or it was dumping fuel in it and it fried the rings and now it's expanded, or something's jammed up in there, the rings got caught and now it won't turn. But I can get it a little bit. It is now moving a tiny, tiny bit. All right, so after a little bit more thinking, since it's sitting on top of the head, that intake valve is probably stuck closed. So it wasn't letting fuel get down in there. I was pulling chunks out of this thing. So it's definitely, wasn't a fuel problem. It was a internal problem. But yeah, there's definitely chunks pulling out of that I pulled out. So, but it seems like the intake valve was stuck closed and it wasn't allowing fuel to go down in there. So whatever, keep pulling it apart, and then eventually I will tear that motor apart to get a look at the inside and go from there. So, all right, I'm gonna do a couple more things and then I'll be done for today. We got a little Christmas thing going on today, so I'm gonna just do a little bit more and then I'll be done for today, and I'll come back tomorrow night. So, fun. finger down there. And it seems as though there's shavings or pieces of something because it was pretty sharp. This side looks fairly decent. But right there, yep, there she is. You can see a piece of something. Oop, it just fell. That was right there. So there's another chunk of something. Sitting right on top here. There's another piece. Yeah, something definitely happened to this thing. So, this is what it is. Alright, well I think I'm gonna shut down shop for today. I'm in a good spot. Everything's ready to be pulled. The last thing I got is just a starter wiring, and then that's it. The thing can be pulled out. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop for today, and I'll be back here tomorrow night to hopefully get it out and start putting a new one in. I'm not even gonna worry about tearing that one apart until that one's in and this thing's running. So that'll be it for today, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, what is going on, everybody? So we are back another night out in the shop working on this thing. It is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but not taking too long. It's a holiday week, so you know there's only so much time I can spend over here. Plus, you know, I got the regular job as well. So, but we're in here Sunday morning, and that's when I found the problem. I've come to the conclusion that I believe it was a stuck valve. The intake valve, I believe, was stuck closed. I believe it just seized after that. That's why all the fluid or all the fuel was built up in that cylinder head. And then it looks like it blew the gasket out and leaked all down into the valley. So that's what I'm betting the problem was. So I have everything disconnected besides the starter wiring. So I'm gonna go down, disconnect the starter wiring, and then I'm going to start ripping this thing out. It's kind of going to fight me a little bit because it's got to come out with the converter, which really sucks, but I think I'll be able to get it. Somebody else, or Ryan, will be here in about an hour or so he can help me if need be. So yeah, I'm going to start with that then. And finally went out and I got new microphones, so it'll sound much better than the last video. Yeah, those ones were like an Amazon special, and they work good for if there's no other noise at all and you're just using it indoors. But the second you have anything else going, like I had my torpedo heater going and a couple other things, it was really bad. So I ended up going and buying a nice set of DJI ones. So I'm hoping that they work out really good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this thing, and I'd like to have it done by the end of this weekend after Christmas. So by the time this video goes out, it will be after Christmas. So I hope everybody had a very good Christmas, got everything you ever wanted and could wish for ever. When you guys could have this as a late Christmas gift to a son or your brother or your best friend or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whatever, this could be yours as a late Christmas gift. It'd be a really good one. It'd be a really good one. I promise they'd love it. So as soon as it's done, it will be going up. I am putting 2 new fenders on it. They do have rust, so I am putting 2 new fenders on it. And I have a new rust-free door that's going on as well. Both of them are black, so it matches everything. So it will be rust-free when it is up for sale. So that's really nice too. So yeah, and it'll be up. So all right, well, I'm gonna get into it and get this motor out tonight. I'm not leaving until this motor's out, so bear with me for tonight. See y'all there. This thing out of my way. All right, so silly old me, I can't pull this out without getting the motor mounts off. Forgot about those too. So I got a little bit more, just a little bit. I know I keep saying that, but I'm one person. I'm only one person. Just give me a minute. Let me figure my stuff out. I'm all over the place. Give me a second. All right. Yes, so motor mounts. Those have to come out before I can do anything else. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. And whatever the hell this wire goes to. Apparently that's still connected too. I don't know what that goes to though. And I forgot my flashlight again. God, why do I do this to myself? It's always something. I'm always screwing myself. Whatever. I think those are a 13 millimeter. We're about to find out. I don't know if it'd be easier to pull it off the block or pull it off the... I'm pulling it off the frame. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. It is cold out here. I'm about to put my sweatshirt on, turn that heater back on. I thought it'd be a little bit warmer. Pretty nice out today. Wasn't too bad, but where's my ratchet? God, I am all over the place today. Laying on the floor. You're gonna make me get on the ground and unbolt it from the block. Whatever, it'll probably be easier to do that anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna get down on the ground now, right after I put my sweatshirt on. Alright, well I guess I'll move you guys down here with me so I can work down there. Alright, so I got my nice little mat down here. Keep me off the nice cold ground. So hopefully that helps me out too, being a little bit more comfortable as well. While I'm down here, I'm gonna finish everything at one time. Or just get under there and start taking stuff apart, figure it out. So come with me for the ride. All right. Best part about working on trucks is it's always easy to get under here. Just barely. But it is still easier than working on a car, that's for sure. I think also while I'm down here, I'm gonna put this trans back in park. I had to take it out because I forgot my key the first night, and the only way I could get it off the trailer, I'd come down here, disconnect it, throw it in park, or throw it in neutral. So it's in park now. The other thing is, this thing's got brand new brake lines on it, brand new fuel lines on it, so the guy did a ton of work right before I got it. So it's like kind of, you get them people that hit their breaking point with working on stuff, and I believe this guy, he hit his breaking point while working on it, which I totally understand. I get it. It sucks when stuff doesn't go the way you want it, and it's just always just a pain in the balls. So I think also what I'm gonna do is, I forgot these 4060s. Or, I'm sorry. Whatever. These things have, the little bottom of the trans comes off, so I think I might pull that off. Maybe that'll probably help me a lot with getting these things off. It's 4L80, sorry. I got my transit confused for a minute. 4L80s. I gotta bust out the impact to get this other starter bolt out. I can't get it with, probably also has something to do with the position I'm in. Not really in a good position either. Ah, there we go. What a pain in the balls. Don't mind the crazy hair going on here. It gets bad when I don't brush it or have my hat on. All right. So there's the starter back there. I'm gonna try to get to that from up top because it's kind of really hard to see down there. So you guys are kind of going to be my light here, so I can see what it is I'm doing. Oh, that's probably why it didn't fit. I'm trying to shove a 15 on a 13. Like some kind of Neanderthal. There we go. Maybe if I get the right socket, it'll actually go on. Yeah, so this is why I'm replacing these fenders. There's nothing left of them. This one's not as bad, but it's still got rust, and I'd rather it just be nice for somebody to have. If it weren't for the fact that the reason why I bought this truck was to sell it in the first place, chances are I'd probably keep it myself. But I have enough stuff at my house already, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to pull this starter off. I think I'm going to bring you guys back down here with me. We'll be hanging out right there. Perfect. Alright, well I think we're done down here. I'll slide all this stuff out to the side so I can get to it. Oh. Till it stops bleeding. Alright, so now I just gotta come to the front, pull the motor mounts off, or the bolts off the front of this thing, and then we'll be good. And then for sure hook up everything, or the cherry picker here, and pick it all out. So. Huh? Oh, really? Yeah. Well, yeah, it'll charge it, and then once it gets to 12 volt, it'll keep it charged. Yeah. All right. I guess now we'll pick up on this thing and come on. Got Ryan down here now.
Take two.
Take two, trying to get this motor split. I got a feeling it's a big part of, because I can't get the converter bolts out. Usually I don't have this big of a problem, but I got a feeling that is my big problem, and that's why it's being a pain. So I guess we'll try it again. See if we can get this thing out or not. Hopefully. Let's see where I put you right there. All right, so just so you guys see what was going on down here.
That oil was like water. It's bad.
We couldn't get the trans split from the motor, and we can't get these the converter bolts out because you need to be able to spin it to get them over here where the starter's at. So we had to beat pry bars in there. So we finally got it split. The converter's loose. So I'm gonna stay down here and I'm gonna give her a little pry right there as Ryan pulls the motor out. And yeah, we should be free and it should come out really easy now. So I'm really happy that that worked. And we didn't have to do something stupid to get it to work. So yeah, now we're just getting everything set up and ready to be pulled out. Oh, dude, hang on. I see what we're stuck on. That could be screwing us.
What?
This stupid oil dipstick.
You joking?
No, because it runs through the headers, remember? I see it now that I'm down here looking. It's got 2 hose clamps on it because it looks like it got cut in half.
Oil leaky.
See if you can. Oh no, that thing's jammed up in there. Don't pull it.
I'm pulling it.
Ooh, yep, that's exactly what was holding us. That was just from me moving it out of the way. Okay, all right, try, hang on. Let me get this in there.
Yank.
All right, try yanking on it.
That was funny. Hey, more fluid.
Pull it out, pull it out!
It's just going everywhere. It's just cooling.
Is it? You're not running over nothing.
Dude.
You got room? Oh, watch out behind you. Spin it this way. Dude, what a pain in the balls. Yeah, need a new idler. This right here is what we were stuck on the entire time. I forgot to pull the dipstick out, and that's what kept this from coming out. Always check
The dipstick.
the dipstick and make sure that it is out, because it runs right through the headers. You can kind of see where it's still sitting. Yeah, that's what was holding us in. All right, finally we got this thing out. Now, where do you want to set this for now?
Right in front of the truck.
Right in front of the truck? just
Where
leave it
all
here for
yeah,
now?
where all the oil's at, where everything's leaked at.
All right. So this is out, so that means Friday, I'm gonna be back here putting the new one in, right there.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting that and that.
Yeah, we're putting the 6.0, we're gonna rebuild this and throw it in Ryan's Camaro, because he wants to be fast. So, all right, well, it's out. That's all I wanted done for tonight, so that's great, we got that accomplished. I'm happy with it. So yeah.
Mucho better.
So that's gonna be it for this one. That's all I was worried about, is taking that thing out and getting it out. So thanks to Ryan helping me a little bit.
All
of it.
All of it.
All of it, yeah. It is out and ready for the new one to be put in. So that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so I can pay to have Ryan's barn insulated, because it's cold in here in the wintertime. So, you know, we need a little extra cash so we can redo this barn. So we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, Ryan.
Peace.